Hi everyone, Sarah Pacaro, Rapid Transformational Therapist. I'm going to share with you today different ways that toxic people, narcissists, will apologize. And you'll notice if you have been with one, had one in your past, had one in your upbringing, they may apologize and they may not. But there are many, many different ways that they apologize and reasons why they do. So we're going to go over some of those today, 13 different ones to be exact. And you'll see from time to time, obviously, we're all human. There's no such thing as perfect, and every person makes mistakes that hurt other people. And when we apologize, when we use the words, I'm sorry, the difference with a toxic person is it's simply just words, but they're not followed by any changed behavior. A normal, healthy person will say, I'm sorry, and really work towards not doing that again. And maybe inevitably they do it again, but they truly feel remorse and empathy, and they truly feel sorry. They feel sorry that they hurt another person. A narcissist or toxic person lacks emotional empathy, so their apologies are another tool and tactic for manipulation. So an earnest apology, a really genuine, sincere apology, can be used to soothe others' feelings, to rebuild trust, infuse healing into a damaged relationship. So you know that you messed up and you really care about that relationship, and so you use the words, I'm sorry, to move toward healing that relationship, towards fixing the relationship and all the ways that you've hurt that person. So authentic, genuine, heartfelt apologies are very, very rare, if ever, given by a narcissist, because to attend to another person's feelings or rebuild that trust is not a quality that's important to a narcissist. The only quality that's important to a narcissist is, can they continue to manipulate you, control you, and use you as whatever source of supply that you are for them. Those are their top priorities, not ever giving genuine, sincere apologies. So they will never ever admit that they make mistakes. They focus on preserving their image and protecting themselves from discomfort in any possible way. They don't care who they crush or who they run over, as long as they're protecting themselves, because it does come from a place of deep, deep, deep inner emotional wounds. And regardless of the discomfort that they cause others, they will protect that at all costs. So apologies that begin with phrases like, I'm sorry, but, are big red flags, big warning signs. I'm sorry, but, or, I'm sorry if. They lack authenticity. And you'll notice if you do get an apology from a narcissist, it will be one of the ones that we're going to talk about. It's not genuine, it's not sincere, it's what's called a faux apology. And it's to seek to avoid responsibility, make excuses, downplay what was done, invalidate, confuse, or gaslight their victims, or move prematurely away from that person, and all the while they're grooming this other source of supply. So many of us occasionally will miss that mark in apologizing. It's really difficult because to apologize, you have to be vulnerable. You have to open yourself up and really genuinely mean it without that fear of judgment or what's that other person going to say. But a telling characteristic of a narcissist is that their tendency to refuse to apologize or ever issue a genuine apology that leaves other people underwhelmed or confused, or oftentimes feeling worse. It's like, what was the point? Why would you even apologize? So here's common examples of apologies you'll receive from a toxic person, a narcissist, along with a couple of examples. The first one is the minimizing apology. I was just kidding. I was just trying to help. I was just playing devil's advocate. I was just trying to get you to see it a different way. Minimizing apologies pretend that the hurtful behavior that they caused was harmless and was done for a good cause. I was just trying to help. Come on. I was just playing devil's advocate. I was just kidding. That's the minimizing apology. The next one is the shift the blame apology, and we've talked about this before in other videos. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that you think I did something wrong. I'm sorry that you feel like I'm a bad person. I'm sorry, it's just that you're just too sensitive. These are empty apologies that put the the direction, the focus on the other person who was hurt, the victim, as being the problem, not on them themselves. So these are these shift blame apologies. Then you'll notice the next one is a conditional apology. The I'm sorry if, I'm sorry if something I said offended you, or I'm sorry if your feelings were hurt. Or how about, I'm sorry if I've done anything wrong. These are conditional apologies because they fall short of a full apology. They're suggesting that maybe something may have been hurtful, but come on, really? So it's never a full, sincere apology. And then there's this deja vu apology. I already said I was sorry. I've apologized for that I don't know how many times, and you're still bringing it up? So there's this deja vu apology. And these statements don't ever contain an actual apology. They just imply, hey, case closed, we're done with this. When really, case is still open. Then there's the phantom apology. The phantom apology is when they say, I regret that you feel upset. Or I regret that mistakes were made. Regret is a feeling. An apology is an action. The best apology is changed behavior. So there needs to be an action that's changed. Telling someone you regret what happened is that telling them that you regret, there's no ownership of this hurtful behavior. So it's not an actual apology. That's why it's called phantom. It doesn't exist. Then there's the whitewashing apology. The whitewashing apology, I probably shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have asked you first, but I don't know, you went around. I went ahead and did it anyway. So whitewashing apologies minimize harm that was done by offering like this self-efficacy posture without really owning up to the consequences. I probably shouldn't have done that, but what's a big deal, right? So that's a whitewashing apology. I probably should have asked you first. Maybe I should have asked you first, but meh. Don't make a big deal about it. This is you making a big deal about it, not me. Again, taking the responsibility off of them and putting it onto you. Then there's the nothing to apologize for apology. This one's fun. I never hurt you. I would never hurt you. I love you. I am sorry. Or, I didn't mean that. Come on. These imply that you shouldn't be upset. You shouldn't try to talk about your feelings. So there's that nothing to apologize for apology. Then there's the invisible apology. The I guess. Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology. I guess I should say I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. Yeah, but yeah, I guess I should say I'm sorry. So these are a hint that they need to apologize, but they don't ever actually offer an apology. So again, avoiding taking responsibility, having to do anything different than what they're doing, because it's not them, that's the problem. Then there's the pay to play apology. This one's fun. I'll apologize if you do. Well, hold on, I didn't do anything wrong. But that's what they say. I'll apologize if you do. Or, yeah, you want me to apologize? I'll apologize if you agree to never bring it up again. Or, I'll apologize, but you have to forgive me. Can't bring it up again. That's what you do. You bring it up all the time. I don't know why it's an issue all the time. Narcissists are very, very transactional. You are a thing. You are a transaction to them. These are not clean, freely offered apologies. They're attempts at what's called a quid pro quo. Did I say that right? Quid pro quo. That's a tough word to say, but you get what I mean. Yeah, so these are not genuine apologies. It's a pay-to-play apology, and it gives them a hall pass, essentially. Then there's the not my apology. What is that? Well, that's the, I was told to. Yeah, your mom told me to apologize to you. Or my friend thinks I should tell you I'm sorry. Or, yeah, your friend reached out to me. You were so upset, even though I really didn't do anything. But, yeah, she thinks I should apologize to you, so sorry. These apologies suggest that the person is apologizing only because someone else suggested it. Again, not a genuine, sincere, true apology, and you're left wondering if the narcissist even believes that they did anything wrong. They're simply saying sorry because they were told to. That doesn't feel good, ever. Then there's the takeaway apology. I'm sorry, but. That fun little word, but. I'm sorry, but what other people thought that what I said was funny. I'm sorry, but you didn't think it was funny. It was. Clearly other people were laughing. You were there. You were the only one that wasn't laughing. You were the only one that didn't see that. I'm sorry, but you started it. But dismissive. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't help it. Or I'm sorry, but I was just speaking the truth. Takeaway apologies can oftentimes be worse than no apology at all. Actually, all their apologies are worse than no apology at all because they add insult to the original injury. Then there's this one-size-fits-all apology. All those times. I'm sorry for all the things that I've done that upset you. Or I apologize for every bad thing I've ever done. Okay. That's like longer than Santa's Christmas list. Are you kidding me? So there's this blanket apology such as these. They seek to just wipe the slate clean, but they offer no indication that a narcissist has any idea that what they ever did was hurtful. Then there's the get off my back apology, or the enough already, okay? The fine, I'm sorry, okay? Or yeah, I'm sorry for Christ's sakes. Jeez. And a slew of cuss words. Give me a break. I'm sorry, all right? Or, what do you want me to do? You want me to climb up on the cross? So those are these get off my back already apologies. Enough already. And either words or tones, such as these grudging apologies, they don't offer healing. They often make things worse. They may even feel like threats. How is it that an apology can feel like a threat? Well, if you're receiving one, gift and wrapped in sandpaper from a narcissist, that's why. Narcissists take any and every effort to avoid blame, and they often combine several fake apologies all together at once. Like, I'm sorry if I ever said anything to offend you, but I have really strong opinions. And I know what I'm talking about. You're the problem. You're the one that's too sensitive. I guess I shouldn't tell you that I'm sorry, but, I never deliberately hurt you. I was just trying to help. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my God. And then that's the gaslighting. You start to feel like you're the problem. So a true apology, by contrast, has most of the following characteristics. Here's the thing. A true apology does not contain conditions. It does not minimize what was done. A true apology shows that the person who is apologizing, saying I'm sorry, understands, and that they have empathy for the offender's or for the other person's experience and feelings. It shows remorse. It offers a true commitment to avoid repeating the same hurtful behavior in the future. It offers to make amends or provide restitution where appropriate. I'm sorry. I sincerely did not mean that. I will never do that again. Or if I accidentally do that again, know that it's a mistake. Please, call me out on it because I am trying my best. And you'll notice that there's changed action, or at least movement that direction. So to apologize, someone needs to honestly and sincerely hear what happened from the other's point of view. It's an ability to put yourself in that other person's shoes and see how it affected and impacted them. But narcissists are never, ever, ever interested in listening to others, particularly if the topic revolves around something that a narcissist has done wrong. So know that. There's so many different types of apologies. We went over 13 of them today, and chances are if you've been in a toxic and unhealthy relationship or with a narcissist, you have received one of these apologies. So best way to really heal is to take yourself, remove yourself, get out of that situation. Yes, sometimes it takes time, sometimes it takes years. It took me a couple of years in the beginning, but start moving. If you're still in that relationship, if you're still engaged with that toxic, unhealthy person, do what you need to do. Get your plan in place. And that's why I share information in videos like this, so that you can see more clearly what you are or have experienced, and then move towards healing yourself. And that requires going no contact with that person. If you have children together like I do, minimal contact, very, very minimal contact, only factual and only in regards of the well-being of the child. Follow your guide, your parenting plan, whatever you received or have as you're going through court, and then doing the work to heal from within. And that is going in, taking a look at yourself, figuring out, why did I ever end up with a person who treated me this way? Why do I feel like it's my fault, that I'm the problem? I'm the one with no confidence, no self-esteem now. I don't ever want to feel this again. That is where I would come in if you're there, you're ready for that. But hopefully this video shares with you where you are at, and even if you are out, guides you and helps you along your journey to healing. So thank you guys. I'd love to connect. And so we can always schedule a time to talk. You can click on the banner or send me a message to set up a time to talk. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. And remember that sorry is reserved for changed behavior. Never ever going to be genuine if it's received from a toxic person.